Well, I guess it's officially almost fall, right? Day after Labor Day. I actually did a video yesterday in a very summery outfit. Probably not the most summery outfit I own, but it was pretty darn summery. And I don't know, I just talked too much about stuff, and I thought, they don't want to hear all this. First, I want to say, tomorrow, Wednesday, September the 3rd, September the 3rd, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a day off. Wednesday, September the 3rd, 102.3 radio, FM, a little after 9 o'clock, Jed Mescon will be interviewing me. And as I have said, I have no idea what he's going to, I know he's going to ask me some questions. I know we're going to talk about my role as a, promoting my fashion sense. Some of y'all are probably rolling your eyes going, what fashion sense? But I think some of his questions are going to be, educators are usually we're pretty good about presenting information to the masses, because if we're in the classroom, we've done it our entire professional lives. So I think he's maybe going to go down that path a little bit. I'm not sure, but I hope you'll tune in if you can. I'm going to put a bright color on my Facebook page and on the Fashion Forward page to show the day, the correct day and time. And I look forward to you tuning in. So today is a blue day. Y'all know blue is, I love that Keith Urban song. I'm not a huge country music fan. I know my dad's rolling over in his grave right now because he was a huge country music fan. Having been in the cigar business, he was friends with a lot of the country music greats like Archie Campbell and just those guys who love cigars. And Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, Porter Wagner. I know Denise and Deborah are my Facebook friends. They are his two daughters, and they graduated from high school with me. And we were dear friends with Webb and Audrey Pierce. Webb Pierce was an old country music guy. But I don't know. I like the new country, or I know there's names like rockabilly and all these different names for country music. But I do love Keith Urban. I think he has a beautiful voice. I love Teddy Swims. I love, who's the guy with all the tats and he's big, and I'll think of his name in a minute. I have these senior moments. It's like when everything gets crowded in my head. But that song, Blue Is Not Your Color, I think something like that Keith Urban sings. Well, blue is my color. I love blue. So, I saw Genia this morning. She and I had an appointment last Wednesday, and she was so sweet to see me today because I told her I wanted my hair cut a little bit shorter. And so she was so, so kind. And she said, you are going to video that outfit you're wearing today, right? And I said, well, I got to go home and put a little makeup on because I don't know what under my eyes was a little puffy. Who knows? But anyway, here I am sharing this with you today. And she brought up a point that I should say, it's fashion, not price. And this actually is tags that. Fashion and style, not price. So I'm mixing a little bit of price with what I think is style. Like, for instance, this shirt is from Ross. I love this shirt. I have featured it before. Patsy Walker, hey, I hope to see you in September. Will I see you in September? I know you know that song because you and I are the same age. Or will I lose you to a summer love? I think that's where it goes. But anyway, this shirt, I'm going to grab my glasses so I make sure that I can read what it is the same brand as this shirt. And I love this shirt. This shirt looks great with white jeans. I have worn it with deep indigo blue jeans with pops of red. I mean, it's just, the fabric is great. It's a cotton. This is Hope and Harlow, and this is a large, and I think this is also a large. But this is the same Hope and Harlow from Ross. Now, I did go in Ross the other day, and they had they carry lots of Markwear. They carry Rachel Zoe. I love Markwear, Mark New York, Markwear. I love Rachel Zoe. So we're talking about maybe $12.99. Then, opposite end of the spectrum, Frank and Eileen pants. Now, I don't know if y'all ever look at Frank and Eileen. Liz Grant and I were talking about this just on Saturday at the lake. Because she loves Frank and Eileen too. And I do too. A little too much spandex for me. Even though I love these. These are blue jean pants. They're a little big on me in the waist. I don't think I've lost any more weight. And I think this is the first time I've worn these. These are a 10. They have the raw edge. They're not hemmed, in other words, which is, real popular. And, but I thought this shirt was perfect. And look how cute this has a band around the bottom of it. I'll turn around the back, and then y'all can see the back of my hair, how cute it is after Genia trimmed a little bit more of it for me today. So cute, and I love this. See how cute it is turned up, and there's a little split here. It's just cute. I mean, if I wanted to get real 1940s, 50s looking, I could pull the collar up a little bit. I just think it's cute. I just like the shirt. The shoes, I know a lot of my garden club ladies love these shoes. I used to call these the junior league shoes because a lot of my friends who are in junior league garden club have these Softwaves. These are the Clarice, and the color is sky, I believe. They're a combination of suede and patent leather. And I love, if you see the sole, you've got the white and the blue and the gray. They're just, and so comfortable. They have a removable footbed, inner sole in them. And they're great shoes. I have found these. The Chattanooga Shoe carries these. And they will, so they occasionally will mark them down. Some of the Monkeys, Monkees, we have a Monkeys here in Chattanooga. I'm not sure if they carry them there or not. I need to ask my friend Gloria Stewart, who works at Monkeys in Chattanooga, if they carry them. But they're expensive. I have found some of mine on Shop Simon or Snagged and Bagged, and I think I've shared that with you all before. And you can save quite a bit. You can save quite a bit. I think I'm done for now because I think I have like 10 pairs of these shoes. And Catherine, I know you're laughing because I was a huge Vince sneakers person, and I still love Vince. I love Vince shoes. I love Vince sneakers. But I get on something, and then I like to get all the colors. I guess that's a compulsiveness in me, or the ADHD, or just that I like variety. It's the spice of life, right? So very, very inexpensive top paired with a pricier upper line pant and shoes. And then my jewelry, and I'll pull y'all in and see who all's on here. Y'all got a lot of people today. Y'all must have missed me. So Lisa McDonald, how are you? Gosh, I haven't seen you. How's my Matthew and my Kelsey? I hope that, give them a hug. I love them. Mackenzie, such a nice time catching up with Mackenzie. Yesterday, we were chatting back and forth. Yes, Wanda, you're on here. I know, finally. I know. Ross, can you believe it? So, isn't my hair cute? She just cut it a little. I just needed it a little shorter. Jewelry is Capucine de Wulf. It is the ocean bead with the little berry. They have these little berry and something little stations in the necklace. And then I just have this little really expensive little thing on up here. And then the cuffs are the berry and bead cuff in the ocean, and then just the gold. And then I have the earrings. Really cute. And then, of course, on this arm, I have my stacks. So, handbag today, I pulled out the Karl Lagerfeld, and it's one that I've shared before, and it kind of has the charm things on the front. It just works with this. I don't have it in here. I'm sorry. This was one of those things. Like I said, I had to put some makeup on, and I needed it desperately. But this is it. Blue day. It's a blue day. All right, real quickly. So it's style over price. Don't just buy something because it is a line of clothing that you like. I mean, if you love it, buy it. But I always encourage you to shop around. Y'all, my friends say, okay, I'm looking for this. I need you to see if you can find it for me. Because I am a shopper, and I shop online a lot when I'm in the market for something. And I will take whatever it is I'm looking for, and I'll copy it and paste it into my search, and I will see if anybody has it in a better price, or I'll tack on sale or reduction to the end of whatever I pasted in the Google search. And sometimes you'll get some business that you don't know anything about. All new customers can first order 15% off. Well, I mean, 15% is 15%. So, and if it's a trusted site, and you can always, if you're not sure, you need to, I would, if it's a name of a company, I look to see if they have contact numbers on their site, where they're located, if they've got a brick and mortar. Then I will Google, is blah, 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 legitimate site, and you'll get kind of some feedback on it. So, Eileen, Frank and Eileen, they're jean pants, and I got these from Nordstrom Rack. Well, I've gone 2 times and that hadn't happened, so I guess I'm lucky. I don't know what I did. I know Vince is in the bathroom, so maybe, but between the two of us, we're making too much floor motion. This is a Hope and Harlow from Ross, the shirt, like $12.99. The shoes, Softwaves, Clarice. Now, the Clarice has just this kind of rubber embellishment on the top of them, but the top is suede, and then around the outside is patent leather, and it's a real pretty blue. I think the color is sky. I'll firm that up when I always post what it is. The jewelry is Capucine de Wulf in the ocean bead and the berry and bead cuffs, one with the ocean and the other one plain. Excuse me. And then the stacks, and then I've got the berry and, I think it's called berry and bead, just the earrings. That's it. So, hey Chuck, How are ya? Well, I'm glad to see you on here. I love you. Okay, so that's it. My car is running finally. I don't know if you followed the Highlander drama, but it was, in fact, the battery, and I wasn't doing anything wrong trying to charge it while Vince was... I'm giving up. This is ridiculous. It must be me. It has to be me. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to hold the phone. It wasn't me doing anything wrong charging the battery. So Ben said it had a bad cell. So I've got a new battery, and I'm going to take Suzanne Feltz back her car, her nice Lexus that she loaned me for several days, and enjoy this beautiful weather. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow, Wednesday, 102.3 FM here in Chattanooga, interview with Jed Mescon around 9 o'clock Eastern time. And thank y'all for tuning in. Blue, it's a great color. Love y'all and happy almost fall.